She sacrificed everything, her savings, her time, her future, just to send her sister to London. But one phone call changed everything. Because the life her sister was living in London was not the life she promised. And by the time she found out the truth, it was already too late to undo what had been done.
Welcome to African Folk Tales by Cora. Stories filled with wisdom, culture, and unforgettable lessons. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and join our growing family of storytellers. And if you enjoy meaningful stories like this, you're in the right place. Drop a comment and tell me where in the world you're watching from. Now, sit back, relax, because as the proverb says, a wise person learns more from a single story than a fool learns from 100 warnings. Let the story begin.
She worked 2 jobs, skipped meals, and sacrificed her own dreams just to give her sister a better life abroad. But sometimes, the people you trust the most are the ones who change everything in ways you never see coming. In a small, busy city in Africa, lived a woman named Amina. She was hardworking, disciplined, and deeply family-oriented. Her younger sister, Zara, had always dreamed of traveling abroad, especially to London. To Amina, this wasn't just a dream, it was an opportunity. An opportunity to lift her sister, to give her a chance at a better education, a better life. So Amina made a decision that would change both of their lives. She would sponsor Zara's entire journey to London. Visa fees, tuition, accommodation, living expenses. Amina covered everything. Even when it meant sacrificing her own comfort, she didn't hesitate. At first, everything seemed perfect. Zara arrived in London and began her new life. She sent pictures, videos, messages filled with excitement. "London is amazing," she would say. "I'm adjusting well, don't worry about me." Amina felt proud. Every sacrifice suddenly felt worth it. She worked even harder back home, believing she was building a future for her sister. But slowly, something began to change. Zara's communication became less frequent. Her messages became shorter, delayed, sometimes vague. Calls were missed. Replies took hours, then days. Still, Amina didn't suspect anything. She told herself, maybe she's just busy, adapting to a new environment. But deep down, a quiet uncertainty began to grow. One evening, Amina received a message from a number she didn't recognize. It was a friend of Zara, also living in London. The message was simple, but unsettling. "Hi, are you Zara's sister?" Amina responded immediately. What followed would shake her world. The friend explained that Zara had not been attending her classes. She had been skipping responsibilities and spending time with a group that was not aligned with her original goals. Amina's heart sank. But that wasn't the worst part. There were rumors that Zara had been hiding her real situation. She wasn't struggling, but she also wasn't living the disciplined life she had described. Instead, she had been portraying a completely different version of her life online and to her family. Amina tried calling Zara immediately. No answer. She tried again. Still nothing. For the first time, doubt turned into fear. Fear turned into suspicion. And suspicion began to turn into truth. 2 days later, Zara finally called back. Her voice sounded different, distant, defensive. Amina didn't waste time. She asked directly, "What is really going on in London?" Silence followed. Then, slowly, the truth began to come out. Zara admitted that she had not been honest. She had been struggling with discipline, losing focus, and hiding her reality because she didn't want to disappoint Amina. But in doing so,
She created a web of lies that grew bigger over time. She had been pretending everything was fine, while internally, everything was falling apart. Amina listened quietly, her heart breaking with every word. All the sacrifices, all the money, all the trust, it had all been built on a version of reality that wasn't true. And now, the consequences were unavoidable. Amina was faced with a painful decision. She could react with anger, or she could respond with understanding. After a long silence, she chose the latter. She told Zara something that would stay with her forever. Opportunities are not just given. They are earned through responsibility. Amina didn't withdraw her support immediately, but she made one thing clear. Things had to change. Zara had to rebuild trust, step by step. Not just for Amina, but for herself. Because in the end, sending someone abroad is not just about money, it's about responsibility, discipline, and honesty. And sometimes, the biggest regret comes not from helping someone, but from realizing you trusted a version of them that was never real.
And that is where the story ends. But the lesson lives on. As the elders say, when the story is over, the wisdom remains. If you enjoyed this tale, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to African Folktales by Cora, the African Folktales. And tell me in the comments, what lesson did you take from this story? Turn on the notification bell so you never miss the next story. Until next time, stay wise, stay curious, and keep the stories alive.